What up, is Dane here. In this video I'm going to be showing you basically how to get a great physique and more importantly get that six pack abs. So if you want to look muscular, shredded, whatever, then let's get into this video, right? So I've had my experiences, I've learned the stuff throughout the years, all this kind of stuff. So I'm here to teach you, to provide you what you need to know. So if you're fat, if you're obese, if you're overweight, if you're anything, if you're real skinny, whatever, and you just haven't got a six pack, or if you're real skinny you would probably have a six pack, right? But if you're just not happy with your weight and you really wanted to get a six pack, and guess what, that's what I actually started. I saw some guy with some 8-pack and I thought, oh, I want an 8-pack, blah blah blah. Obviously I knew my genetics, like I could only get a 6-pack or even a 5-pack. So now I don't really give two shits, but that's how I got started. So it's fine for you to feel like this, right? So first of all, I need you to understand that, and this, I was gonna get quite emotional here. So getting you a 6-pack is not really going to change your life way too much. It is in one way, right? Because working out actually changes your life way more than people think, right? People think it's just lifting up weights, dieting, all shit like this. It's actually more mental than anything. So in some way it will change your life, but in another way, don't think that having 6-pack abs is you're gonna go from 0 to 100, right? But anyway, you're not here to worry about that shit probably. So I just thought I'd lay the foundation down, what you really need to know. So let me tell you how you can get a 6-pack forever, right? I just made a video on a ketogenic diet on why you won't have a 6-pack forever. So if you've seen that one, you might know what's coming. So to get a 6-pack forever, just to get abs forever and know how to get it, is to follow a flexible diet. And here's exactly why. Here's why I always say this. For example, if you follow, say, I was going to say a vegan diet for a second. If you follow a ketogenic diet, the Atkins diet, that's the one I was thinking of. All these kind of diets, there's like a billion of these diets, there's so many of these diets, not literally a billion, obviously, you know what I'm saying, but there's a lot of these diets, right? So if you follow any of these extreme diets, say low carb diets, any of this blah blah shit, then it becomes a problem. Then it's not a flexible diet, and when it's not flexible, you can't adhere to it. Basically, it's going to go out the window, right? I know so many people, even family members, that say, oh, I'm ready, let's go on a diet, bang, 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 bang. And then already when they say this, I know 2 weeks, bang, they dropped. And guess what? It did happen. I didn't tell them that, I didn't discourage them that, but it happens all the time. Because they don't learn what foods to eat in order to just get healthy, right? So let me tell you now how to get abs forever. First of all, you need to understand that by doing cardio all the time, it's not going to get you in great shape and keep you a 6-pack year round, right? Of course it's going to expand more calories per day, and of course I always preach to be more active, right? Because today's society, the activity level is just so low. So anyway, that's probably like another step that you should include, another tip. Just stay real active if you want a 6-pack forever, right? Build daily rituals, go for a walk, don't be lazy, lay on a bed, sit all the time. Think about like people that are working a 9-to-5 job, right? They might think they're really active because they go to the gym once a week, but that's really not the case because their job is so sedentary, right? So be more active, right? So that's basically tip number 1 on how to get a 6-pack. Like I said though, you don't need to do cardio all the time because cardio is not the biggest factor, right? There's a lot of women out there that think, oh, cardio, 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 and then when they get home their diet's so shit. And I see this all the time when I'm actually at work, because I work right next to a gym at the moment. And yeah, they go to a fast food place, so what's the point? I don't understand that. So anyway, let's say it was their cheat day, right? So anyway, but cheat day every day for them probably. So let's get this. So definitely you need to learn what foods to eat. So what foods to eat and what foods you should slowly build into your diet as follows. So you need to start eating more fruits and vegetables, right? And don't go from 0 to 100 again. Slowly build it up. Don't go from drinking Coca-Cola, no water, and then all of a sudden, bang, next day, water, 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 fruits, vegetables, blah, 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 blah. And then, you know, that's almost going for a crash diet once again because you're not slowly easing yourself into it. Shit, the battery's going to die, one sec. Okay, basically I was saying, just don't go straight into it, right? Just make small changes along the way, and then when you do have cravings, instead of having junk food, chocolates and stuff like this, have fruits instead, right? That will satisfy your cravings. Maybe have fruits with honey or some shit like this, right? So eat more fruits and vegetables in your diet, right? This is like something your dad or mother would tell you, this boring ass shit, but guess what? It works because these foods are naturally lower in calories, right? So instead of maybe eating a lot of like simple sugars and stuff like this, eat more vegetables, right? That's why people are prescribing low carb diets, right? Because in today's society, a lot of people eat these simple carbohydrates like chocolate, stuff like this, crisps, and then they don't eat enough vegetables. So that's where this low carb diet shit comes from, in my opinion. I think that's where it comes from. It makes sense anyway. So definitely be more active and learn what foods to eat, right? For the proteins, you want to keep proteins relatively high, right? Because protein is slow digesting and it does repair muscle tissue. So if your goal is to build muscle, this shit is still good. Lean proteins, you can still have some fatty proteins. It's okay, like steak, stuff like this. As long as you don't have it like every single day, right? Because it does contain a moderate amount of saturated fat, so you don't want too much of that in your diet. But anyway, you can have some steaks, white fish, tuna, turkey mince, turkey steaks. You just loads of lean meats, right? And when you have chicken breast. Don't have these chicken thighs. So this basically, I'm just telling you the basics on what foods to eat in order to get a six-pack, right? Because if you don't, nutrition's the number one thing. If you're doing 1,000 calories of cardio or whatever, and you have pizza every single day, are you gonna lose weight? No, obviously not. That's a bit of common sense here, right? It's what you put in your body that counts when your goal is a six-pack. And personally, I don't understand why people don't like to eat healthy anyway, because you have more energy, all this kind of good shit. So just to end the video up so I don't talk forever, in order to get a six-pack, yes, be more productive, eat better fruits, more vegetables, more lean proteins, keep the carbohydrates, what the hell was that? Keep the carbohydrates relatively complex, right? This doesn't mean you need to go whole grain all the time. That doesn't mean that. Just don't keep it like real simple and stuff, like real simple carbohydrates all the time. So fruits are simple carbohydrates, right? But they quote unquote healthy carbohydrates, simple carbs. So anyway, that's basically what you need to know on the nutrition side. And again, if you want to get six-pack abs, you do need to train your abs as well, right? But this is a little portion. Not many people, like so many people when they first starting out, they're like train abs. They don't even know what diet is. They're just abs. So that's why I'm pushing the activity and diet first. Now I'm telling you to train your abs, right? Although I did just say like 10 seconds ago it's 10%. It's obviously not. It's way more than 10%. Because you're building that muscle up just like any other muscle, so it becomes more visible. It's quite common sense. So anyway, this video was how to get six-pack abs forever. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe down below, leave a comment. You already know the deal. Stay positive, stay smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.